Guardians. My name is Josh, aka ultraplayer, and I am your coach of the Philly Soldew. And we are here for APA Season number 4, Week number 8. Your Philly Soldew are taking on Kyleaye and the only team that matters. Now then, those who like to enjoy my content, those who like to watch my channel may be wondering, Josh, aka ultraplayer, where is APA Season 4, Week 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7? Why are you suddenly just starting with upload number 8? Well, my fine question asker, the answer is stop asking questions. Now then, to answer the confusion of everyone else who is not asking questions, we are taking over for a coach. E4 Dan has unfortunately had to step away due to personal reasons, and his Chelsea shoulders have been replaced with your Philadelphia Soldew. Now then, if I can learn how to English and say Philadelphia correctly, or Philly correctly, we can get along with this video. Now, I don't have any notes anywhere. I am professional. We're here, our team. The team that we have taken over for, the team where we're going to ride out for the last 5 weeks of the APA, is going to consist of Shelter, which I didn't bring because I'm good at the game, Sandile, Darumaka, Emvee, Contney, Dwebble, Blitzel, Shuppet, Cricketot, and is it down here? Well, what was my last Pokemon? Let me pull that up. guys, I promise you will like watching me. Don't run away from me. My last Mon was, I don't even know. Natu. Okay, guys. It has been 2 minutes and 10 seconds, and everyone has clicked away from the video. So, Mr. Kyleaye over here is going to be rocking out with his team consisting of Apom, Ghastly, Dratini, Riolu, Turturga, Poochyena, Pansage, Electrike, Cyndaquil, and some Pokemon that doesn't matter. Now, as you can see, this is of course a level cup league with all the little baby Pokemon. There is no Landorus, Therians here to click Earthquake. There is no Alolan Ninetales to click Aurora Veil. There is no Pelipper to set the rain. It is just a bunch of baby Pokemon, and I am very, very much excited. We are going against Kyleaye. You can see the 6 Mons that he has brought on his team, and the 6 Mons that I have brought on my team. I don't have anything prepared because I'm kind of just like rushing into this and trying to catch up on uploads, but we are going to be rocking out with a, what was the first Pokemon I put on the team? Sandile. Sandile was the first Pokemon I put on the team. Sandile has Intimidate. Sandile has a Choice Scarf, and Sandile is going to have, I'm doing all this from memory because I'm unprepared and I'm not re-recording this again. Sandile has Earthquake, it has Crunch, it has Pursuit, and it has Stealth Rock. Pursuit is there for the Ghastly because Ghastly is a huge threat to my team, as you will see, because my switching is crying. So, we have a Darumaka. Darumaka is going to have Hustle. Darumaka is also going to have a Choice Scarf. I'm running Choice Scarf spam versus him because of the way his team is set up. It is very fast, it is very scary, and I need to make sure that I'm able to outspeed anything that is not a Choice Scarfer or set up like Turturga. Also, this entire battle, my game plan was to make sure that Turturga does not set up and kick my ass. So, Darumaka is going to have Flare Blitz. Darumaka is going to have U-Turn, a Rock Slide, and Brick Break. Brick Break is there because I do not have access to Earthquake as this little Darumaka. That is Darmanitan. And Brick Break was going to be my best move to hit the Tortuga, as well as getting rid of any potential screens he may decide to set up. He does not have an Alolan Vulpix, but he can set up screens just because, you know, life. And then now I have, I believe the third one I put on here was going to be my Dwebble. My Dwebble is here because my switch into Ambipom is the fetal position. Now, Apom, of course, is a big threat with Tail Slap and Life Orb being able to KO just about everything on my team, unless I run a defensive Sandile, I think. But U-Turn exists, and also Seed Bomb, and Apom might get one of those moves. But more importantly, I have a Dwebble, which is going to be rocking out with Rocky Helmet. It's going to have Spikes, Rest, Sleep Talk, and the Rock Blast. So this is when I switch into Apom. I don't really care about anything it does, unless it's Adamant. It's going to be doing 1 damage every single hit, except unless it's a max roll. One thing I did not mention up until now, that I can't run more than two of any item at a time on a single battle. So I had to take that into consideration. I can only run 2 Violites. I can't run more than 1 berry juice, or 2 berry juices. I can't run more than 2 choice scarves. But that's more of why it has Rocky Helmet. But also chipping down the A-Palm is really nice because I can put it in range of stuff like Earthquake, most likely based on what team he brought. I was going to be spamming Earthquake instead of Crunch or Pursuit. Pursuit was only going to be there for the Ghastly. But anyway, this is here to put Spikes up against the team, coming to help whittle everything down, put in range of my my Scarf Spam, as well as my Volt Turn, which you'll see, which we'll get into here in a moment. But my Dwebble is there for the A-Palm. It can also take a hit from the Riolu, as long as it's not set up. I can Spikes just against everything. Tortuga is kind of a threat and can set up on that. However, I don't really expect him to try and set up on that while I don't expect him to set up on it because I could have Earthquake, I could Shell Smash my own, I could do a number of things. But anyway, moving on. We have an Emvee. Emvee is going to be max HP, max death. I forgot to mention that Dwebble is, I can't remember the exact spread, but it has a little bit of physical bulk. It has some SPDF. It's mainly there. Eevee's mainly there just to take on A-Palm, Dratini, etc. But also being able to take 1 hit from a Ghastly and looks max roll. But moving forward, we have Emvee, which is going to be max HP, max SPDF, and it's going to be Wish, Protect, Body Slam, and Bite. I didn't have the time to fix Return, so I went with Body Slam, and also this is max SPDF because this is my switch into Ghastly. It's the only Pokemon on my team that's not going to get 2 KO'd unless I run some other crap. But this is also one of my Violet users. The other one's going to be the Cottony, which we'll get into in a second. It's mainly there as my switch into Ghastly and just about nothing else. Bite will 2 KO that thing or put it in range of any other move of my team. But I have Cottony. Cottony's going to be knockoff. Cottony's going to have Taunt. It's going to have Dazzling Gleam, aka Solar Flare. And it is going to have another move. I believe the move is Giga Drain and not Energy Ball. I believe it is Giga Drain because I wanted to get Recovery. I have a Violite and I have Taunt, so I can shut down Riolu maybe. Basically, this is bulky enough to take any hit from Riolu at +2. And I can Taunt it and stop it from copycatting. Because without Copycat, then I can outspeed it with a Choice Scarfer and finish it off because it does not have the greatest bulk. Especially if it's running like something like a Life Orb. So Taunt is there to hopefully stop that. I have Dazzling Gleam to hit that as well. The reason I want to just click Taunt against it instead of the reason I want to click Taunt against it instead of something like Dazzling Gleam is because of the fact that Dazzling Gleam is not going to kill it from full. So, now then, the EVs are mainly just some mixed bulk. I basically invested everything I think in this just because I had the ability to with how the calcs worked out. Anyway, Knockoff is there to catch Galaxies from the switch, get rid of items, etc. Chip things down, get information, etc, etc, etc. It also does not allow Tortuga to set up because Tortuga is correct. Now then, next Mon, I believe the final Mon is going to be my Blitzle. My Blitzle is going to have Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Hidden Power, Ice, and Thunder Wave, and is going to have the Zap Plate, and it's going to be very fast, it's going to be very offensive, and his electric resists were his Pantage, his Dratini, and his Electrike, which was an immunity, which he didn't bring. So Volt Switch is going to be very, very nice against his team. Now then, that is the team I'm bringing, and we are going to kick off our first APA game. Because the only team that matters, no one else matters, just Kyleaye. When does the battle start? I forgot Panther likes to put some lag in there. I believe, yep, there it is. So, we're going to kick off with my Blitzle. My Blitzle has no really poor lead against his team, except for maybe like A-Palm, which I can switch out against. So I'm going to lead off with it and be able to get Volt Switching immediately. And he's going to lead off with Tortuga, which is just great, because then I can click Volt Switch and not worry about anything. So, Mr. Kyleaye is going to go out to his A-Palm, his Kyleaye, the only monkey that matters. And I'm going to Volt Switch out of there, get a lot of damage off, and be able to go out to my Dwebble and put up some hazards. With the Tortuga not having its Sturdy or a Focus Sash or whatever anymore, it is going to be a lot easier to keep it from setting up, because if I can one-shot it through this after the spikes, then I'm going to be in a much better position. So I'm going to put up those spikes now, and then on this next turn, I'm going to Rock Blast, hopefully being able to kill this A-Palm or being able to do damage to anything that comes in. Hopefully not the Riolu. However, Mr. Kyleaye is going to switch out into his Ghastly, and Nappy is going to hear in his dreams, in his nightmares tonight, the time that I threw rocks at the baby version of him and killed it, so. Sorry, Nappy. Hope you like living. Anyway, he's gonna go to his Dratini. Dratini is a threat. I do not want to stay in on this. I want to get rid of, switch out into my Cottonee as soon as possible to hopefully be able to stop the thing from dragging anything up and being a huge threat. So I want to go out to this and threaten it with the Dazzling Gleam or the knockoff, as he's going to go for Aqua Jet. And at this point, I'm going to assume he's banded. Aqua Jet is really good against my team, especially because of the Scarpers that I can have access to. So I definitely expect him to be banded with priority to take on some of my faster mons. Out is going to come the Poochyena, predicting I don't even know what, and I'm just going to go for Dazzling Gleam on the switch, attacking what was in front of me and killing off a potential threat to my team, which was very nice. So I have killed off the Ghastly and I killed off the Poochyena, and we are now 4-6, and it is looking very nice. Apom is going to come out, and I'm going to go right back out into my Dwebble because I have no reason not to. And this Apom is going to reveal to be Adamant. So this is going to be an Adamant Apom being able to do 2 damage with every tail slap. And because of that, I'm going to end up dying on the next tail slap. Except he misses, and so do I. So shout out to this worthless turn. That was worthless. Shout out to the both of you for being blind. But this time he is going to hit. He is going to knock out my Dwebble with the tail slap. And I'm now in a predicament. However, I do have a single Pokemon. If he is Choice Scarfed, it does not matter, because after this Intimidate, my Sandile will be able to lift 5 hits of a tail slap from this thing and the current situation. And tail slap is going to come off, and like I said, I'm going to be able to live 1, and I will be able to finish off this Apom with the Earthquake. Of course, Earthquake allowing me to keep the Tortuga out, getting that from setting up, unless it just comes in an Aqua Jet and even still, that's not setting up, so that's fine. It also is going to keep the Riolu from being so reluctant to come in and set up. Even though it's going to come in now, it still can't set up really well in front of me unless it's a Violet. So I'm going to attack what is in front of me. I'm going to not allow it to just set up for free, and I will gladly sack my Sandile to what is the Vacuum Wave, which makes me feel better because that means it's not Sword Stance Copycat set, and I can go out to my Cottonee and potentially threaten it down. Except when I was doing this, I had a piece of paper and I had all the mons written down, I had a bunch of notes, my computer was off, blah blah blah. So I was writing down my notes, and I see talks come off, and I'm keeping notes of what moves are going, what mons are dying, what they're dying to, etc. Dazzling Gleam's going to come off. That's going to be in a Violet Riolu, I believe. So it's Poison's going to take some damage. I'm fine. You know, I'm going to kill this off on the next turn. And at this point, in all capital letters, underlined 10 times over where I wrote Riolu, I wrote C-A-N-C-E-R. He is Endure Toxic. And I got scared and forgetful of how mechanics work, but I was thinking that it was going to be all Endure Protect Toxic, so I wrote for Taunt to stop that from happening. And then I get Hidden Power Iced. Guys, let me tell you something. I have been playing this game for many, many years. I am very smart. I did this on purpose. I lured him into a false sense of security that I was going to let him kill my Cottonee. That's what happened. So I'm going to take some damage with this Cottonee. I'm going to Solar Flare it, and I'm going to kill it off. And this potential incredibly large threat is now dead, and I'm spared. However, we still have the Dratini to deal with. We still have the Tortuga to deal with. He is going to go out into this Dratini now and be able to pick me off with the extreme speed. And of course, I'm going to attack it. I'm not going to allow this thing to set up a potential Dragon Dance if it is not banded. So I'm going to Dazzling Gleam. I'm going to let my Cottonee go down, and then I'm going to go out to my Darumaka to weaken this thing into the range of my Blitzel. And that's going to be that. He's going to extreme speed me. He's going to get a crit, and I'm going to get scared. But I'm going to live. I'm going to land in my Hustle boosted U-turn. Wow, words are hard. English is an amazing language that I do not understand. I'm going to be able to put this in range of my Blitzel's Thunderbolt, I believe. And I'm going to be able to knock it out, as well as knock out the Tortuga that can come in, because it is not sturdy. It is not going to be Focus Sash. Even if it was, I would break it with the Spike. And if he just so happens to be Wakan Berry, then, well, you got me good. You got me good. You got me real good. But I'm going to Thunderbolt. It's not going to be Wakan Berry. This Tortuga is not going to take up to that plate boosted Thunderbolt from the Blitzel, and I am going to win my first ever APA game versus Kyleaye, the Miami Phanpys. and the only team that matters. This is the only game that matters. Good game to Kyle. Words are hard. Let me try that again, but with liquids in my system instead of air. That's better. Woo! We are going to win our game versus Kyleaye. Good game to Kyleaye. Kyle's a good friend of mine. Know him from the P4G. Know him from P4G Next Generation. He exists. Guys, we all know what Kyle is capable of. We all know what Kyle can do, has done. But Kyle is also actually a lot better of a person than people give him credit for. So, shout out to my man Kyle. You are G-O-A-T with a capital, I don't know, O. You only get a capital O. So, that is going to be the APA Week 8 of Season 4 from the Philly Soldu. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if this is, if I'm right, and future me does not screw this up and does not post this later than I recently anticipated, this is going to be going up Tuesday. Keep around for tomorrow, as tomorrow we're going to have our Week 9 game go up, and that should just about catch us up to where we're supposed to be, I think. And then Week 10 game will be up, hopefully on time, depending on whether or not I can schedule my opponent fast enough. But for those who are interested, Week number 9 tomorrow is going to be against Kurt. Kurt! It's going to be against Dirt. My friend Dirt. Woo! And we're going to play Blue Squirtles, and then on, hopefully the upload day, which is, I'm sure, eventually, we're going against Chimpact in Philadelphia something. So it's going to be the Battle of Philly. I don't know if he's going to be Scissors or Scythers. I'll have to get with him and figure that out. I have to figure a lot of stuff out, like why we're making babies fight. Why are we making babies fight? Panther, if you are watching all the way to then, if Miticus, if you are watching, Dan, if you are watching this late into the video, please explain to me, why are we making babies fight? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace!